Hello farmers, welcome back to Selendra, just windrowing up some straw. Got all the grass windrowed as well. And once I get done with this field right here, we're going to go ahead and bale everything on up. Get everything put into the bale storage shed before the rain comes. We got plenty of time, rain should not be approaching us. I've been wrong on this many times before. But I think it says 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 1800 hours. At least that's what it says anyways. So yeah, we'll pick up the bales and then we'll have to roll the grass fields. So they'll be fully fertilized, and then yeah, we'll have to, I think, get some time over here, merge these two fields together. I don't think either one of these fields need to be plowed. Do I have any fields that need to be plowed? We've bought a lot of new fields. I think I've checked on this before. No, 11 and 12 that we bought don't need to be plowed. None of our fields over here need to be plowed, and our oat and wheat fields don't need to be plowed either. So everything's good. We just got to go ahead, grab our plow, and just quickly go up this little strip right here so we can have one nice little field over here. Trying to figure if it was worth it windrowing the straw, because I'm just basically taking two swaths and making it into one. So in a sense, I'm going around twice no matter what. So, but I figured, you know what? I got the windrower on the Fiat, and we're just gonna windrow it on up, and then bale it on up as well. As for the sawmill, you guys gave me some ideas of how to go do the wood. I did a couple more trees, and honestly, I don't know if it's the fastest way. It seems like it's the fastest way, but the most convenient way for me to do it is just cut the tree on up, and then with the 35-meter tall spruce trees, cut it into threes, and have the telehandler pick it on up with the manure fork. That just seems to be the easiest way. There was a lot of hints about using the Fiat with the winch puller, so on and so forth. Yeah, I just went ahead and did it with the telehandler and the fork. I did about 3 more trees, so the sawmill should be good for a little bit anyways. We are done with the windrower. Yes, we're all set with the windrower. Let's go ahead and put this away. No sense of washing it or anything like that. We got to use it one more time this year. I actually thought about doing a couple of harvesting contracts. Wouldn't pay us too much. I mean, we're looking at a total of like $300 if I did 2 of the fields. Not $300 a piece. I'm talking $150 a piece for $300 in total. So yeah, not really worth it. But this thing turns really, really quick. Okay, we'll put that in there. What is in the baler? I'm guessing it's hay. I think that's the last thing we did with it. Made hay in the springtime. A little further back, please. Yes, it appears to be hay. Let's see. I think it's Z to turn on automatic baler. Yeah, see here, Control N. That's the command to reset the baler. But for some reason on Hinterland, someone said, I was trying to reset it there. I think they said Control V to reset it there. And I was like, I thought it rebounded to Control N, which it is here. But anyways, we'll see how many bales we make today. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around 32, 33. Be my guess. Can we lower the pickup on that, please? Oh, because I'm trying to unfold it. I'm so used to unfolding something, then lowering it down. I'm just hitting the wrong buttons. I do want the automatic dropper on. There we go. Turn on the baler. We can turn that off now. There we go. Now I'm all set. I think I'm all set. That should convert it right over to grass. Now, the one thing I've got to remember is, with this baler, we got to stop for it to unload. Well, I mean unload from the baler to be wrapped. Because we got plenty of hay. But we'll see when the fall time comes if I'm going to do more silage or if we're going to do more hay. All depends. I think we might get away with another cut of silage, honestly. Because we really don't have that many horses anymore. Or at least as many as I thought we were going to have. Thought we were going to have it like somewhere around 30. And we're still stuck somewhere around 12. And the first stable that we got by the main farm, with only 2 horses in it, that feed's going to last them quite a while. It's where the young horses are. They're probably going to go through the feed a little bit quicker. But that is just about full over there, so we shouldn't have to worry about that at all. Oh, I should probably return some of the farming equipment. I may even actually sell the yarder because, yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm even going to be using that in the future either. It just seems just a little bit easier just using the telehandler with the manure fork. So actually, why I'm thinking about it, because it is leased. Let me go ahead and return this piece of equipment. I'm going to return that. We're keeping the telehandler. Do I want to sell? How much was that yarder? Forestry equipment. So I might get like 22 grand for it if I wanted to. Don't really need the cash, so maybe let's hold on to it for a little bit more in case I decide to change my mind, which I do quite often, as we all know. But the sawmill should be good for at least half a year, so we're looking at the winter time before I need to put more trees into it, unless I decide to upgrade the sawmill for a 3rd time. But that would cost us $72,000 to upgrade it again, and we're not going to have that money until, well, at least until November. The chickens' eggs should get us up there. And I think overall now the farm should make money almost every month, even though we got that loan payment and horse helper that we got to pay. Our loan has come down almost enough to where the payments aren't that bad. Greenhouses are doing their thing. Wind turbine's doing its thing. I know a few people have asked maybe put down a different production building. Mainly, a lot of people have said throughout the series I should probably put down a clothing factory, but I really don't want to do anything too much with factories on here. I thought the training facility, the spinnery, making fabric, and of course the sawmill was more than enough for a small map like this. I mean, we do got the greenhouses as factories as well, but I always have a hard time considering a greenhouse or 2 factories, but that's what they're considered. And if it wasn't for the greenhouses, making fabric wouldn't be as profitable because we're making cotton in them. All this good little silage, will sell it. Of course, when the new year comes along, it used to seem rather great when we were selling the silage early on in the series. We were getting like, 20, 30, at first probably like 20 grand, something like that. And then we got all the extra fields. Then we started making somewhere around, 60, 70 grand. And we thought, at least I did, I thought that was great. Now when I say 60 or 70 grand, it's nice. But of course now with the fabric bringing in like 300 grand. And the plank's going to bring in like 200 grand. 60 grand from the silage doesn't seem as powerful as it once has. A great demand at the plank selling station just came up. Planks are good in July. Is it planks that just came up? Let's see. Planks. Current price $13.87. I don't think it's for planks. Where's the planks on here? We don't have that many planks, but I'll take the bonus on it. No, it's not for planks, so I don't know what else the plank selling station takes. Not that I have anything showing up green over here. So on our stock market, that's what I like to call this mod the time-saving stock check. I look at the value that it's currently selling for, and if it's dark green, that means it's a better price, usually than the max price. And yeah, so I don't got nothing for that great demand over there. Another 30,000 from selling planks wouldn't be too bad. I'll just dip it right back into the loan, I think. make that sharp corner? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Bales are starting to pile on up. And at least by making all the bales 150 centimeters, did I just say centimeters? It's not centimeters, is it? Yeah, centimeters. Our baling trailer will be able to pick them all up, so I don't have to go get different loads for different bale types. Go and wrap that on up. I'm really shooting for having the loan paid off by the end of next season. That's my goal, but it's going to be a long stretch. But a stretch I think we can possibly make. Because we only owe another $900,000. And since we're not really buying anything else currently, all the proceeds that we make on the farm go right towards the loan. Almost done wrapping up the silage bales out here behind Earl's livestock market. Got a few more swaths to do. Haven't really checked, but we usually end up with about, I think, I used to say a little bit more, but I think it's 24 bales of silage we should have. Although it does seem like I'm getting a lot more bales back here than I used to. A big swath here. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so there's 7. I usually end up with 8, so maybe that's what we got. 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 1 behind us, that's 7. And here comes number 8. Unless I got another one over the hill. Wasn't really paying attention where I was dropping bales going around. The Fiat has been acting very nicely lately. It seems to have its moments. It can go like 2, 3, sometimes 4 episodes, not a problem. And then I'll log in, and then like in one episode, it'll like freeze up 2, 3 times. I'd really rather not get rid of it. Because it's such a nice fit to the farm, I think. And now we got this one little last piece right here. And the piece on the hill I always get going down, because coming up, the Fiat running the baler at the same time does not like it too much. And this should all be converted over to straw in just a little while. Yeah, a couple reasons really wanting to keep the Fiat. One, it's not that expensive of a tractor, so we're not going to get much on return on it. And all the other tractors that people have recommended would be a little bit more expensive, so that kind of cash we don't have right now. Or two, remember, we can't use anything over 200 horsepower. So there's been a couple tractors recommended that don't quite fit that criteria. Let's see, I am done with... Yes, we can get right to silage. Straw. And the straw we'll go ahead and keep as well. One, for the horses, but two, the best price is in the winter months. So, and we got a nice place to store it all now, so we're all set. Although now that I've kind of mentioned about the tractor swapping, the one thing I haven't looked at in a while, at least I don't remember looking at. Oh yeah, the JCB. I remember that now. I did look at that. So I said, oh yeah, the JCB's there. But that would be an even swap for our electronic telehandler. And really, since we're not going too far with the telehandler, the electrical one's not bothering me too much. The JCB would be nice to go like 3 times faster when it's time to bring the wool over to the spinnery. But now that I got the auto-loading trailer, if I wanted to, I could always go over with that trailer and just grab the pallets of wool and bring it over to the spinnery that way. The chickens, I did notice when I logged in today, I had a quick look at the animals and I thought, the chickens are going to need some feed. They might get by another month, which I would like because our wheat would be ready. I don't want to feed them sorghum anymore. I want to keep that for the horses. And next year, this will be a wheat field again. While this year, it was a combination of barley and oats. But next year it's going to be, actually I should say this fall, because we got to plant wheat in the fall here. Okay, down the little hill here, up the other side, and we'll get the oat field done. We really don't need oats anymore. I mean, I suppose we could still feed oats to the horses. But we did talk about possibly putting like canola in this field. Canola or soybean, one or the other. Maybe we'll alternate it from canola to soybean every other year just to make it, swapped on up. Because originally we were putting oats in this field for the training facility because that's all it took for feed. So we stored that on up. And now I think we can just put a crop in that we can just go ahead and harvest and put it in our silo and sell when the price is right. Of course, we will have the road going on through. I still think I'm going to have crop over here. I mean, we're talking like maybe 1,000 liters of crop, possibly. Just got to go ahead and make sure we put the road in. I guess the only thing with putting in canola or soybean is we won't get no straw from it. But straw doesn't really provide us with that much cash. I think we make about a couple grand off the straw. In the early first couple years of Selendra, that would have come in handy, but now it's useful, but not a necessity. I think we're all set with the baler. We are all set. Let's go drop off the baler, pick up the baling trailer. We'll grab the silage bales first. I mean, I can kind of see how many bales we made, but it's only going to, 36, so it's going to be a couple of loads. The road here is rough. But I forgot to check after we got done with the silage bales, so I don't know how many silage bales we have. But I'm guessing it's going to be right around 24, 26, somewhere in there. Of course, now with the other horse stable, I do have space to park some stuff down there. The thing is, the hill that's in front of it makes it a little bit difficult to put longer trailers in there. I tried putting the animal trailer in there, and yeah, the back end kept bottoming them out before I could level off enough for the tractor and the front end, so that's not going to go in there. So maybe shorter stuff could go there, and then I'm just trying to think, what would I put in the place of the shorter stuff? I'm not too sure. I should always go back to where Earl is first, grab those bales. That way I'm not going back with a almost full trailer and grabbing all but one or two. Glad we got all that done before the rain came along. So August should be the wheat harvesting, which won't take us too long, but we will have to go ahead and bale it. A couple more straw bales added to the list. Then, of course, we got the big sorghum harvest. I'm thinking we got enough fields now to feed all of our animals on the farm. I don't really see any issues. Careful, let's pick up that bale. Let's not hit the fence. Good. All set. Yes, we are. I think this is my happiest purchase so far in the farm. It's the baling trailer. But usually every time I start a map, I always go around. The first couple times I pick up the bales manually with a telehandler or what have you. It doesn't take too long before it's like, it's time to get an autoloader. And the last one back here. Then we'll have to come back one more time today and roll this grass field on up. Been getting pretty good at driving in third person on this map with the trees blocking my view. Get to know where the roads are exactly. Of course, this is where I'll hit something, right? Like the tree. Sometimes I don't brake hard enough coming around that corner. Well, there's 21 bales. So I'm going to have a full trailer of silage bales, which is nice. Of course, having hundreds of loads of silage bales would put us over the top, but 3 grass fields that we get. Getting, so it looks like 25 bales this time. Let's go drop these off into our, oh, sorry, not 25. We got one over there. That's 26. So 26 silage bales. Someone left a telehandler there, putting logs down apparently. Wonder who that was. And of course we got plenty of room in our bale storage. Wait for that to get back into operating position so I can bring up the picker-upper. That's what we'll call it, the picker-upper. Just to get through the fence there. Alright, we can go pick up these straw bales. Doesn't matter what order I pick them up in. They're all the same size. Oh yeah, when I was windrowing the straw in this field, I kind of went into my wheat field again. Keep forgetting I own that field. Done it in a couple spots, I think. Yeah, right there before I realized, oh, that's my field. Backed up in time. There's about, 25 liters of wheat, maybe. And tomorrow we should be selling 13 more sheep again. I think that's all the straw bales off this field here. Yep, don't see any anywhere. And just 2 bales up here. Putting the Fiat to work today. Not much work from the Deutz. Actually, I don't think I'll be using the Deutz at all today. We just got to plow that little strip between those 2 fields and then roll the grass. There, now we definitely got plenty of straw for the horses. Silage we have no use for whatsoever other than selling. And then the hay, looks like I got plenty of hay bales in there. Actually, where I got to park it on up, let me see if I can zigzag my way through here. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. Now that we're not storing bales here, we got a nice place to park our trailers. Alright. Now to get the plow. And the plow, let's see, I'm going to have to move the seed drill to get that out. Don't really use a plow for anything because we don't plant any crops that require us to plow the field afterwards. But we did use the plow a little bit in the beginning. Well, actually, the first, 5 years. I don't know what year we're on. Plowing fields that were already here that need to be plowed and then merging fields together. Now we're going to use it for 30 seconds. Okay, wide to create fields. And lovely with no stones. Okay, make sure I turn off to allow create fields, and we're done with the plow, just like that. Now we just got to grab our roller and roll the grass fields, which shouldn't take us too long. I do want to check the silo. I don't know if I got what I know I got tons of sorghum. But what do I want to feed the chickens? If all I got is sorghum, then I'll probably hold off and wait another month. Because next month we'll have a good amount of wheat. Not a whole lot, but a good amount. We just got sorghum and oats. 18,000 liters of oats, actually. Can I feed oats to the chickens? It's been a while since I've done oats. I think I can. No, it's just so many mods out there. I keep forgetting what I can give to the animals. Yeah, let me just ride on over and see. There's a sign on that chicken coop what they can take. Of course, before this we had East Vineland where we were feeding them cracked corn. Hinterland, I'm using the Maize Plus add-on. Here I've been feeding them wheat and sorghum. Oh, I thought there was a sign here that showed me what I could feed them. Alright. One easy way to do this is to go in here. A lot of you are probably saying, of course you can or cannot feed them that. Chickens. So this is just wheat, barley, and sorghum, no oats. I mean, oats didn't make sense to me, but you never know. So I'm just double checking. So you guys have got to wait one more month. I think you have enough food to last you another 18 hours or so. And if not, well, the only thing that's going to happen to them is they won't be producing the eggs. We don't have the mod installed on here to where if they run out of food that they will die, so we're all set there. And now to get our second stage of fertilization on the grass fields by giving them a quick roll. It seems very spacious back here. Makes me want to do something else with the land back here, but I said I wouldn't because we got the land for free. Those stone pine trees look a little... I don't know what it is about the way they look right now, but they remind me of something. I just don't know what yet. Seems like it's been a long day here in July on Selendra. But we're just about ready to wrap it on up. A few more passes with the roller and our grass fields are all set. And I do believe all the work is done on our farm. Yeah, the chickens, I'm going to go ahead and just roll the dice and think they should get through until next month okay. I mean, when I last checked, they had 2,500 liters of grain in their feed trough, so they should be good. The sheep I may want to give a bale of hay to, so we might just do that before moving on towards August. It's one of these things I wish I could kind of like to see. When buying this roller, and I kind of forgot how much it was, I want to say like 20 grand, maybe something like that. Of course, this roller is nice. It does both grass fields and the arable fields. But have I got my money back on it? Meaning we get 2% for rolling the field on the arable fields, and we get a stage of fertilization by rolling the grass fields. I wonder if I got my money back on it by getting the 2% on all the crops that we harvested. And the money I've saved on the fertilizer has it equal 20,000. We really don't use that much fertilizer on the grass fields. So I'm guessing maybe like 5-6 grand in fertilizer through the years. And then the 2% on the grain. Probably haven't got my money back on it yet, but either way. This is something I don't see the farmers do around where I am at all, is roll the fields. Actually, you know what? No, we got one little spot left to do. Or did I get it all? Usually when I leave here, yeah, I gotta get this little spot on the hill. Might as well get it all. We're here. Make sure I fold it on in before we move forward. Have a good evening, Earl. I'll see you in the morning with 13 sheep. Let's not hit the tree this time. I think the reason why I hit the tree last time is because the trailer is so long, I was trying to swing it wider than normal. Yeah, this field to the right of us, they're going to pay us, or we're going to pay us $150 to harvest that one. Thought about doing that today, but I had plenty of work to do on our own farm. And then that field up there on the left, which hasn't been harvested yet, they want to pay us like $150 for that one also. Yep, the bump, yeah, bumps. Keep forgetting about the bumps. Roller we are done with for now. Let's go ahead and put that away. The Fiat, well, we're almost done with it. Let's go ahead and put the drill away. Take it nice and slow. No need to rush it as you're backing in at your drill. And then get the Fiat as close as you can. Over here so you got room for the Deutz. Alright, I need the telehandler. Let's see, the manure grab can stay right here. That is lease, but so far I don't mind paying the overnight fee. The overnight fee is probably like $50 or something. And what I need out of here is one hay bale, please. Got 29 left. Oh, sorry, now 28. So, I mean, this would be the only benefit with the JCB is just going back and forth to places, but we're not going that far. They're going to take that whole bale? Guess not. But I'm pretty sure they took most of it. Alright, so the telehandler, we'll put that right back. Let's see. I think we'll bring it back to the farm because it's going to rain. So I don't want to leave it out at the mill. We'll put it back under cover. The Deutz, I should probably bring that back over to the farm as well. And last but not least, the combine. Keep forgetting I got straw bales in here. The combine just squeezes in. the header on down. Alright. And I'm not even going to bother looking at the store page because, yeah, not much in there. Let's just go ahead and go to bed at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because why wouldn't you? Let's see, we're sitting at 27,500. And we'll sleep until 8 o'clock. There's the rain. A short rain. And not too bad. Just 1,000 less, but all throughout the day. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure we made more money than we lost. Actually, wait, I sold stuff yesterday, did we not? 20,000 sold buildings. Sold buildings? Oh, that's because we swapped out the horse stables. So that total is going to look kind of weird, so I can't go by that. Zito Productions is offering some extra stuff for something. Don't know what. Did the chickens make it through the night? Yeah, they sure did. Still got about 1,000 liters. And is that our wheat field? No, our wheat field's going to be... Crops everywhere have sprouted up. I can't see the wheat field. There's our wheat field. There, our wheat field's ready, so the chickens got some feed. I don't think the sorghum's ready this month. Oh, the sorghum's ready as well. Okay, I thought sorghum was September. But either way, you can see we got a lot of harvesting. We got the wheat field. We'll do that first. Take care of our chickens. And then the sorghum is no rush. We got 2 months to harvest the sorghum, correct? Sorghum. Yeah, we got 2 months to harvest the sorghum. So we'll probably do half in August, half in September. Not a big rush. But what months do I plant the wheat? September, October. All right. So I think we're all squared away there. I will take a look in the store just because it's been a couple of hours. That'd be good for doing the greenhouses, 32,000 liters of water. And that wouldn't be too bad for doing the logs. But even that does not hold a great amount of logs. I remember on Silver Run, 35 meters, probably one tree that would fit. I'd rather use the manure grab on the telehandler. Of course, how we doing here, fabric? Cotton and wool. Okay, we're doing... Spinnery is doing fine. We're slowly decreasing on the cotton. But when we get down kind of low, what we'll do is we'll bump up another greenhouse to make cotton. And then we'll boost it out and up for a while. And then it'll be good to go for quite a while. I don't know what I'm running down here for. Oh yeah, the stone pine. That's what I want to see, the stone pine. No, the stone pine has not changed. And what about these spruce trees in the back? Are they up? I can't tell. No, I think they're still at 25 meters. Yeah, they're still at 25 meters tall. Which is fine because we got plenty of 35 meter tall ones to take care of if we need to. And the sheep should be fine. Yep, we got new sheep. Health is at 98%. And the hay bale is gone. But, oh yeah, we got all the wool to bring on over. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Selendra. But until then, have a good one.